Okay, the last problem that I want to do, or last video segment in this series that I want to do for single part, parameterizing a single part, is what you see here. So I want a nice symmetric object. So this is the line of symmetry that you see here. These angles are alpha and beta, and this length is L. So there are two parameters, alpha and beta, of type angle, and one parameter length. All right, let's go ahead and do that. We start the file, new, we're dealing with a single part. Start with the part file. On a convenient plane, on that vertical plane, sketch something that resembles the shape that we want. So something like that. Okay, now we just want to make sure it's symmetric. So this point control that point, control the middle axis. We want it symmetry. Okay, good. Let us create some dimensions here. This angle eventually is going to be alpha. This angle eventually is going to be beta. These are the parameters that we're going to decide. And the length from the dimension from here to here is going to be what we're going to call L. So exit, pad it. All right, fine. All right, so now we're going to go and create a parameter, f of x, new parameter of type angle. So let's change this. Actually, let me change this to angle. New parameter, I'll call this thing alpha. And the value, I'm going to put the nominal value 90 degrees. Okay. New parameter beta. Beta, some nominal value, I'm going to put maybe, 60 degrees. Okay. Oops. I forgot to define L. This real one, I didn't mean it, so I'm going to delete it right here. So f of x and length. Length. We call it new parameter, and we call it L. Now I don't even know if we can actually make this, but we're going to find out. So f of x. Click on the screen. Okay, so this, the formula equal to L. This angle, the formula, alpha. And that angle, the formula, beta. Apply. Okay, so it looks like, let's just check our sketch to see what happened. Because if we go and irresponsibly define a certain parameter, it may not be possible. If you go here, for example, let's think about it. If I specify alpha, right, so this is the angle alpha. I made it 90 degrees, for example, and this is 60 degrees. Right. So actually, I believe that this we cannot define as a parameter because there is a relationship. There is a relationship between if you give me alpha and beta and that, I know the triangle uniquely, which should be okay. All right, let's go and change the value of L. What do we have here? Oh, again 0. Of course, you have to be very careful. Let's make this thing 10. There we are. That was the problem. Remember, if you're not careful about these nominal values that you're giving, 0, of course, that you can't do it. Here, let's try that. 8. Good. Alpha. Let's make it 120 degrees. There. Beta. Let's make this thing 90 degrees. There. So, it works. You have to be very careful when you create these parameters and make sure they're not equal to 0, because later on when you say something equal to that parameter and that parameter equal to 0, you can get into all kinds of messy situation, and things can fall apart. If you, for example, by the way, let's go and say alpha equal to 180, see whether it works or not. I think there's a limit on how these angles are. Whoa, this one works. Sure. Let's try another one. Alpha equal to 200. Yeah, good. So I'm going to